Welcome to Two Doctors Homestead. My name is Janet, and today I wanted to talk to you about a few ways that you could be better prepared for a medical emergency. Now, most of us know that if you have any type of condition or allergy, that the traditional ways to be able to make sure that any emergency professionals or doctors know about these issues that you have would be either to wear a medical alert bracelet or a medical alert necklace. Now, there are newer ways that you can keep yourself prepared and that EMTs are used to looking for, and that one way is through your phone on a medical ID. And I will put in the comments below a website that you can go to that will take you step by step on how to set up a medical ID on your phone if you have an iPhone or even an Android. So that is one way that you can be prepared. The medical ID on your phone can be accessed by EMTs, it can be accessed by police, and it'll be accessed through your even when your screen is locked, they'll be able to get into it. And what that medical ID has in it is your name, address, and any type of medical diagnoses that you have, any medications that you take, any allergies that you have, and very importantly, you need to list on it any foreign bodies that you have inside your body. So I have cardiac stents from a previous heart attack. So on my medical ID, I list all of my heart medications, all of my personal information, and I also list that I have cardiac stents. And the reason why medical professionals need to know this is because, say, you need to have an MRI done. Well, an MRI machine needs to be calibrated in a certain way for you to be able to be in it and any type of foreign metal objects that you have in your body not move when you are in that magnetic imaging situation. So that is one way that you can be prepared for a medical emergency, is through the medical ID. Now, please make sure on your medical ID that you list any allergies that you have, not just to medications, to anything else. When I had my heart attack, I am allergic to contrasting dyes, and the medical professionals needed to know that because during a heart cath procedure, they actually inject contrasting dye into your body so they can visualize and clear the blockage. So those types of allergies that you have, which might not be, something that you would consider something that you would think about every day, that definitely needs to be in your medical ID on your phone. Now, another way that you can keep medical professionals up to date on your medical information, even if you're not conscious during an emergency, is on the back of your driver's license. If you flip over your USA issued driver's license, on the back of all U.S. driver's licenses is several boxes. The boxes say different things, but depending on the state, some states actually have codes that are on the back. Some have images of symbols that EMT can look at and say, oh, this person has this medical diagnosis. But every state has on the back of their driver's license a spot that says restrictions. It's where you'll see if you wear corrective lenses, it'll say restrictions and it'll say corrective lenses on it. Now, in that area, you are able to write what your emergency contact, who your emergency contact is. You're also able to write any allergies that you have in that area as well. Now, I know in the state of Texas, we have 3 boxes on the back, and those boxes identify any emergency contact, allergies to medications, or in my case, contrasting dyes, and allergy, and the name and number of where the person can be reached for any type of medical directives that you have. That's what Texas says. Not all of the states say that. They say other things, but they all do allow you to write on the back of your license any information that you believe is pertinent that could help save your life in a medical emergency that medical professionals need to know. Now, most states have gone to having an emergency contact database linked with your driver's license or state ID. So if you are going to renew your license or your state ID and you don't have that information in the medical database, but your state does allow for it, I would urge you to make sure that you put an emergency contact through the database on the list. Again, it can only be accessed by police and medical professionals should they need to contact anybody for an emergency contact to be able to get information like allergies, medications, diagnoses, or to just notify next of kin should something occur. So those are a couple ways that are not what we traditionally know as with the medical ID bracelets and whatnot, but they are the newer ways that you could be able to keep yourself more prepared for a medical emergency. And they are ways that medical professionals are used to looking at for that type of information now, as opposed to always just looking for a medical bracelet. So thank you for watching, and I hope that was helpful.